Ladies and gentlemen, you know what it is. Your boy Hip Hop Mike live from the crib with a special guest who's been going crazy. I mean, I'm going to let him tell you all about these deals and these moves that he's making. But Sprado is in the building. What up, man?
Yes, sir. What's up, man? How you doing?
All is well, bro. I love
Cool,
that
cool.
tattoo, man. You representing properly.
Yeah, man. Got to, all the time.
Where are you checking in from right now?
Man, I'm in Chicago right now, man. This is it's hot. It's real hot outside, man. You know?
Listen, I just joined the squad that doesn't have anything to really keep me hot. Now I'm just cold all the time here in New York. But
Hey, man, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? This hair right now on my head got my hair. You know what I'm saying? I'm sweating and stuff, man. It's
Well, is that by choice or is the barbershop still closed out there? Because in New
the
York, you get what I want.
barbershop. The barbershop is still closed, man. You know what I'm saying? I low key my barbershop, he moved, man, to a whole different state. So I'm just, I'm out here right now.
All right, listen, I ain't mad at it, bro. How's it been on working from the crib? I mean, we've been in quarantine now, I guess, like 4 months. I know
Yeah,
Chicago has had a lot of action regardless of it, but what's it like being out there in quarantine and being an artist working?
man. Well, I've been in the house lately too. So I got a studio. I got a built-in studio in my crib. So I've just been working, man. You know what I'm saying? Just uh getting all my music done. Like, I'm taking this time to myself to just create and have some more heat for the people, when this quarantine is over with. So
Do
so
you engineer and produce also, or how is it working in the crib? Do you have an engineer come that wears a mask all day?
nah, I engineer myself when I'm at the crib, and then after I'll bounce out the track, listen to it a few times, and then I go to my friend's studio. Shout out to Neto, you know what I'm saying? That's my engineer. I'll go to his studio and relay the whole track. So yeah.
Okay. So you got the engineering skills though. At least you know how to be able to like cut these references and get the bass
Right.
line done.
Yeah, enough for me to hear it and be like, yeah, okay, this is one of those. So
All
yeah.
right. Well, let's take it back a little bit. I mean, I definitely need to know how we got to this point and where this all started because people don't just come out being an engineer, or artist, producing, doing everything you're doing. Where did this
Facts.
begin for you, man? How did you get into music?
So I got into music about 3 years ago. Um, Man, I was locked in a room. I was over my friend's dorm while she was going to the University of Missouri, and every time they would, because I wasn't in the school, I was just staying there, I stayed there for a few months, and every time she would go to school, I would just be there by myself with nothing to do. So I just turn on beats, I'll throw on a beat, and I had this notebook with me, and I just used to write in the notebook. I'm just writing songs. Like I wrote about I don't know how many songs in the midst of that time, but I was just writing and writing. It was for hobby, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't at that time. I wasn't thinking like, oh, I want to be a rapper, or I want to, really take this seriously. But by the time I came back to Chicago, I had left my notebook in the bathroom, and my pops had walked in, and he grabbed the notebook and he started going through it. He was like, "Oh man, this is heat." He was like, "Jay, this you?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, this is this." I was writing this while I was in Missouri. He was like, "Hey, if you take this seriously, you could really do this." And since then, I've been taking it serious.
That's
Yeah.
fire, man. So, I mean, the fact that you was out in Missouri getting things started, was the influence coming from there? Or were you still like a fan of Chicago music, or would you say the influence comes from?
Definitely Chicago. All types of music, man. I listen to a lot of Atlanta music. I listen to everybody, man. I try to I try to listen to the story more than how lit the track is and everything like that. I want to listen to the words and really get to know that artist, and that kind of helped me build myself and build like the way that I want to tell my story. Like for example, a Drake or Kanye West, you know, like even a Young Thug, like just how they are so creative with how they do things. So yeah.
See, it's dope that you're able to kind of take like relatable parts from those three guys. I mean,
Yeah,
those three guys, I guess, as examples, just because of the different pockets that they represent and like the way that Drake gets his consciousness across and the way Thug gets his consciousness across,
yeah.
like two completely different styles.
Totally different. Totally
Yeah.
different. But it takes you to like, you know what I'm saying, really understand them as an artist to like, oh man, okay, I get it, you know?
See,
So
but that's the thing, man. Like, not for nothing, I would say you got to give that credit to Chicago because, I mean, a
yeah,
lot of kids that I talk to from New York or even kids that's maybe from Atlanta that get the thug, but they don't understand that consciousness from Toronto. Chicago, I
right,
feel like, is a place that represents so many pockets, whether you're talking about, you know, a Chief Keith or a Alex Wiley. Like, there's just so
right.
much variety across the board that you're
Yeah,
really able to pull different pieces being from there.
facts. That's
So
facts, man.
taking it serious, moving back home and stuff. I mean, once your pops, I guess, puts this battery in your back, where do you
Yeah.
go from there? Is it like straight to the studio? Do you start cutting records? Were your friends doing this?
Yeah. So I got family that does music too, you know. They're also pursuing their dreams as artists. They were also influences on me. But from there, I went and I got a snowball mic from a $80 mic from I forget the place. I think it was like Guitar Center or something like that. But I went and got the snowball mic. My pops got me, you know what I'm saying, some more equipment to really make it happen. And for like a whole summer before I even put a song out, or a whole year, I was just down there perfecting my craft and just writing and writing. Like, man, I got tons of songs from 3 years ago that nobody has ever heard, you know? So
So these
yeah,
weren't
that's
getting
where I went.
cut. This was like you was cutting these on the snowball mic, but these wasn't going into like it was like some garage band ish. It wasn't like serious like
Yeah,
tweaking.
yeah, it was good. I had garage. I started with GarageBand, then I upgraded to Logic. But yeah, I mean, in my head, every time that I was doing the songs, I'm like, oh yeah, this is the one. This is the one. But not knowing like I'm just starting, so I need to grow as a, you know what I'm saying, a writer and the lyricist. And so I would show my parents and they'd let me know like, nah, this ain't it, man. This you know what I'm saying? This ain't it. But it made me grow. It made me grow into a better artist. I'll show my friends, they'll let me know and everything like that. And I just started to grow and grow and grow, study the game more, study artists more, and just now I'm here, you know?
Well,
So
how do you go about even learning like the engineering part of it? Because I feel like that's something that's so tricky. And then there's like
yeah,
multiple programs that being a kid coming up, just cutting into GarageBand, you start looking at this as a bigger thing. It's
yeah,
got to be like time away from writing that goes into actually like, you know, the engineering part. Is it
facts.
like YouTube
Well,
videos?
yeah, I was just gonna say, man, like it's easy nowadays. Everything is on YouTube, everything is on Google, you know what I'm saying? But luckily my dad but when I was like 7 years old, he was doing music, you know. He was
Okay.
a producer. He had his own studio and everything. He was engineering his friends. He was like managing them and everything. Like, so he had it all down packed. As soon as I got the Logic thing, he gave me the template for my voice, you know what I'm saying, the EQ and everything. I just
Yeah, the plugins.
lucky to have my pops, man, for real.
Does your
Yeah,
dad, or I should say, do your parents, do they always understand the vision that you're trying to get across, or is there a disconnect with the age? Because I feel like that has to be a thing too. Of like, I'm sure
yeah.
there's times where y'all butt heads where you like, nah, this is slapping, and he's like, that's not how you do
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it happens, but my parents hip though, like no cap.
it.
They with the music, man. Their favorite artist is Drake right now, so that tell you where they at. Rick. But yeah, I mean, of course, there are songs that I believe in so much, and I feel like I put the soul in it, you know, and they might be like, well, you know, I mean, it's all right, but you know what I'm saying, but those are times that I just got to be like, you know, I got to go with my gut feeling, and then it's songs that you know that they are right about, you know, and I have to hold it and just be like, okay, but I don't know, it's up to you as the artist to like, you know, take advice where it is and take it how you want it, you know.
I mean, I'll be honest, bro. You sound like super intelligent though, because I talk to a lot of kids that I don't think they're as invested into the big scale and like the
Yeah,
overall aesthetic of their brand and their music. You know,
I
a lot of
appreciate that.
times people drop records, they'd be like, oh, this is going crazy. Like I'll interview people, they're like, I dropped this and it did really well and I signed a deal. But like you taking
Yeah,
the steps from just writing to being able to cut references to learning enough about the production and engineering to get to a point where, all right, your dad who does this for real is like appreciating it and trying to encourage it.
yeah.
Like, when does it become like a real career? Because it sounds like something that even at this point, maybe it's still like a hobby to some extent, but I
Right.
mean, clearly you've opened up to having a lot of situations. When would you say is the breaking point with all of this for you?
Uh, so I'm I'm definitely like at this point right now. I feel like I'm that artist. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I can compete with anybody. You know, as you know, that's where I'm at with it right now. But it took growth. It took building confidence. Uh, I would say when I started going to showcases around the city, like getting started and really starting to drop my music on SoundCloud and Spotify and everything like that, and dropping videos, doing my first music videos, and just building confidence. And I would go to I had my first showcase and I lit the place up. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody in there was jumping and like, oh, this man is hard. And right there and there, I'm like, oh yeah, this is for me. Like, cause I'm at home, I'm listening to my songs. You know what I'm saying? My family is listening to my songs, and we all think it's lit, but we don't know what the outside is
Yeah.
gonna perceive when they hear my music. So going to these showcases and like putting my body in front of them and just giving them me and them relating to it was just enough for me. I'm like, okay, I got to keep going. I got to keep getting better. I feel like you know what I'm saying, I owe something to these people, like to keep giving them this, you know what I'm saying, me.
See,
So
that's fire too, because it's like as somebody I host mad showcases in New York. Like I've never been one of these guys that's
yeah,
like in the strip clubs or does like I mean I do some showcases like outside, like South by Southwest and these events,
yeah,
but I've never really been one to be like at the big clubs or the big events. And when I host a lot of these showcases, I've maybe done 1,000 and I could count on one hand the people that get the energy right. At least in New
right.
York. Is it the same in Chicago? Like, do the majority of people that are on showcases not get that energy from the crowd?
Yeah, I mean, see me, well, I'm when I'm in showcases, I'm always up front for those artists. Like, you know, like I haven't done a showcase in a long time because I had started upgrading. I started
I
you
mean, you've
know,
evolved, I
linking
think.
with
It
yeah,
seems like you're past that point, but I mean, the showcase
yeah,
in New York, I'd even go as far to say that they're not as effective as even spending that bread on like Instagram promo or something. Is it
yeah.
the same out there? Like, how do you make the most of a showcase in Chicago?
Uh you try to go to different showcases because of course you don't want to keep going to the same showcases where it's the same people every single time, and then it's
Right.
like, man, I'm not gaining nothing new off of this. I need a new fan from the crowd to grasp my music. I need a new group of people to come in so they can listen and learn about Sprado. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. I mean, it's artists. It's a lot of great artists. Like, you know, I'm just I don't know. God bless me, and I'm on a whole other level, man. It's
It's
just
just
I don't
natural.
know. Yeah, it's just natural, man.
I mean, I
Actually,
see it.
one of the showcases I went to was my manager now,
Hey,
T Taylor. He was throwing showcases around the city, like he known for it, man. Like he throw the biggest showcases, biggest, largest shows and everything like that. His cousin is Jeremiah, uh, and like we just it's so lit. Like uh he had just hit me up one day, and he was like, man, I heard your music, man. He was like saying, I heard New Year New Me, which was one of my singles that was out, and he invited me to his showcase. And excuse me, he's Jeremiah's DJ, but and that was lit. I was like, oh, like Jeremiah DJ just hit me up and asked me to come to the showcase. I'm like, okay, hold on. So I got eyes on me. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm
all
feeling. So I
right.
come through, and then I just set the stage on fire, man. Since then, he was like, man, I want to be a part of it. I want to help out however I can. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's it's been lit ever since.
I love that, bro. Like honestly, because like I said, New York is just so tricky for artists. Like I
Yeah,
host mad showcases, and I'll be telling kids, I'm like, the best thing you could get from this is like shooting content for yourself, get video of yourself performing. Like there's ways to capitalize on a showcase, but time and time again, out of Chicago for some reason, I've heard
yeah,
like major artists. I mean, not for nothing, Chance the Rapper, Vic Mensa, showcases like
yeah,
around the city, and I never understood what it was, but it just seems like something with Chicago where it's like if you're really selected to be part of this, it becomes
yeah.
a thing. Like not for nothing, the last conversation I ever had with Pop Smoke was about a showcase. I hosted a showcase for him early in January, like over a year ago, and
Yeah,
didn't pay much attention, didn't see much growth, and then next thing you know, he had this song go viral. And in New
right.
York, a lot of kids that do these showcases don't get the attention, but then are able to figure it out on the internet. And it
Hmm.
seems like you did the opposite. Like you was able to engage real people like in person, which I
Yeah,
think is incredible.
yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. Like, cause I mean, it was amazing for me, man. Like, just going out there on the stage, like, and just doing my thing, and people just grasping to it, bro. Like, just coming along, and if, you know, they following me, like, you know what I'm saying, like. I don't know, man, bro. I'm just blessed out of this. It's crazy. It's crazy to think about still, you know what I'm saying? And I still got a lot of growing to do. So
Well, I'm sure with T, like doing all these showcases, he's probably come across thousands of kids. What was it
yeah.
about the way that y'all connected that made him want to take you on as a management client and actually help things elevate? Did you have something like moving, or was it just the energy that he's seen in the shows, you think?
We just clicked instantly. Like it's just like, man, that's my big brother, you know what I'm saying? Like
I
I don't know, it's just you know, when vibes connect, you know, energies connect, it's just like it's like the stars align, you know. So I don't know, you just go with it, you know. Like you go with the feeling, and it's just like, man, this is what's meant to be, bro. Like we got the same vibe, we got the same energy. We, you know what I'm saying? Let's do it.
So did
So
he have
yeah.
other clients, or you were just the guy? Like, because
Uh yeah, well, I mean, like I said, he was Jeremiah's DJ, and he was working with Jeremiah. I think he was managing one other artist.
okay.
Uh but you know, I don't know. Sprado came through, you know what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah,
like when you I guess when you see something that you believe in, you just gotta go with it.
I
And
was gonna
that's what he
say,
did.
like, because it's hard. Like, I mean, I could imagine being Jeremiah's DJ. You have, your own stuff going on. You're able to move
Yeah.
around. Like, it seems like things would be good. Like, even myself as a DJ to take on an artist, I've literally found one kid that I believe in that much that I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put this energy out there because you could
Yeah.
be Jeremiah's DJ and have a great life and
Right.
whatever. So to get
Yeah.
into management and take you on, he definitely seen something special.
Yeah, man. I was, yeah, all his people, all his friends tell me, like, man, like, you know, he don't do this, you know what I'm saying? He don't do this. So I always feel special with Big Bro, man. I got so much love for him, for sure.
So
That's
when
why I'm gonna make it happen.
Yeah, I mean, clearly you're making it happen, bro. Like, not for
Yeah,
nothing, the people that set up this interview were pretty major. Like, and I guess
yeah.
that's my next question is like, where does this step go from there? Because, I mean, do you ease out of
Oh,
showcases, or did you just be like, you know what, I'm done with the showcases. This is moving. Let's focus. Like, where's the next step once you lock in management and make this like, all right, there's other people that's dependent on me now.
right. Uh, yeah, man. You know, what it's I don't know, it's whatever God has in store for me, you know what I'm saying? Like I would love to hop on somebody's tour, but of course, like the way that things are set up right now, like, you know, this time before the corona and everything, like I'm pretty sure I would be on somebody's tour, like, you know what I'm saying, rocking
Sure.
it, rocking these stages and everything. But it's like a different approach nowadays. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get out here, you can't go to the clubs, you can't go to the shows right now because of the corona and everything that's
Yeah.
going on. So it's like you gotta hit them with visuals, hit them with, you know what I'm saying, keep dropping songs and keep everybody streaming right now. So but nah, man, I would say that's the next step is to get on somebody's show If not by the time, you know what I'm saying, I blow up by myself and I'm throwing my own shows, you know what I'm saying? So yeah,
But this
that's the
sounds like
goal.
it's pretty fresh then. Like when did things really start happening? This is like in the last year or so, you'd say?
Yeah. I mean, as soon as I hit the scene, stuff just started taking off for me. Like, I mean, I know like one hit and I'm gone type stuff, but it's like it's growing. It's steadily growing and it's growing every time. And it's I would say like last year, I had performed with Jeremiah. Jeremiah let me open up for him at Dreas in Las Vegas. Sent that up. I did that twice last year and the year before. I went to Cali with him, performed at festivals, sent it up. I was actually in New York. I went to Manhattan College.
Oh,
They probably remember me out there, man. I sent that crowd up too. So I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I'm steadily want to grow, and when that time comes where it's just bust out the what I'm saying, the ceiling, I'm ready for it.
nah, but it's dope to watch, bro, because honestly, like again, I've seen so many kids that come up through the showcases and they never really figure out how to navigate to the point that you've navigated to. And to be able to have this timeline where you're learning
Yeah,
so much along the way, by the time
yeah,
that comes, you're gonna be one of the few that actually knows what to do with it. Cause it's like
yeah,
it's all rooted in genuine ish. Like a lot of people, they get a song moving or they get a certain video going or like something happens that's pivotal and changes everything. The fact that
yeah,
what that was for you is just connecting with management and continuing to do what you originally were doing. It
yeah.
seems like something special is about to bubble up, bro.
Yeah, man. I feel it every day, bro. I feel it every day. Like I get that that tingling sensation every time I talk to my people. Or I talk to T. Like I'll just be like, man, I can feel it coming. You know what I'm saying? So, uh,
So
yeah,
what
man.
happens next now? Like, what are you working on for people to get, I guess, when this quarantine's over?
I'm thinking about dropping another project. My last project was Bases Loaded. Go check that out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody go check that out. I just dropped a single called Magic. Um, I actually just got what I'm saying, between me and you, Choppa just sent me something through the email. You know what I'm saying? So
Hey.
yeah, so it's turning up, man. It's gonna be when we out of this quarantine or during this quarantine, it's going up.
Turn up.
So
How does
for
something
sure.
like that happen? Like, do you just get a DM from them, or is this something that management sets up? Because I'd imagine you got other artists now turning their heads and being like, "All right, we got to tap in early."
Yeah, management for sure. Yeah, I FaceTime, I was on the phone and everything. He was like, yeah, man, I'm finna knock this out and everything like that. I'm like, all right, cool, you know what I'm saying? And he hopped on it, you know what I'm saying? The song, I can't say too much, but y'all gonna see,
I,
man. You know what I'm saying? So
I
yeah, I'm excited, bro.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited to watch this swag blossom. Like it's so rare that you
Yeah,
see somebody doing it genuine. Like the way that you're approaching this is just flawless and very innocent. Like, for lack of better term.
appreciate it.
And
Yeah,
so many people have these agendas and are just like, I need this to have, I need to do that. It seemed
yeah,
like you just as cool about this as when you first started. Like it's just kind of like, let's roll out this music, have some fun with it. Management does their thing, I do my thing, and it's just working, which is great.
yeah, man. That's the thing for me, man. Like I don't want this because I know what I'm gonna be in life. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen it. That's the reason I'm pursuing it and I'm doing what I'm doing. It's like I've had the vision, like where I'm that
Everything.
dude. You know what I'm saying? So like, but I don't want it to change me as a person. You know what I'm saying? I want to still be 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 humble, but know my worth. You know what I'm saying?
For
So
sure.
that's what I want. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big thing to me, is just to stay level headed, even when it all comes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
That's a good focus though to have, bro.
yeah,
Um,
for sure.
my last question is, how'd you get the name Sprado? Like, how does that is that the government or is that something that comes over time? Because I think just the way
Yeah,
it's written out is unique, you know?
Appreciate it. Nah, that's not my government, man. That's my stage name. But it
I
actually came from Rihanna. Her
really,
song, her song Desperado.
I
My pops was listening to the song one day, and he just took the Sprado off of it. But my name before it was just Sprado was J Sprado. You know what I'm
okay.
saying? And we just dropped the J and just kept Sprado. But yeah, so it came from Desperado, basically.
Nah, that's
Yeah.
ill. I fuck with that. Your dad got the vision, man. It seemed like he
Yeah,
known since early on this was something that was gonna happen.
facts. I mean, he was pursuing it before I even thought about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know. The stars just align, and it's you take the blessings and you run with them. You know what I'm saying? So that's
That's
where I'm
it.
at with. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate your time today, man. How can people keep up
Facts.
with you and where can they find the music that's out, be able to support?
All right. So you can follow me at SPRADO __ on Instagram. That's Sprado _. Everything is under Sprado. Everything is under SPRADO. My YouTube channel, my Spotify, my Apple Music, Tidal, SoundCloud, everything. Any platform you could think of is Sprado. You know what I'm saying? So go check out the music. Just search my name, man. You'll see Bases Loaded, a whole list of 13 tracks. My new single that's out right now, Magic. That's out right now. It's doing well, you know what I'm saying? It's playing on the radio around here in Chicago and Cincinnati, Atlanta, everywhere. So, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? Rock with your boy, man. Watch the come up, you know what I'm saying? Watch it happen.
That's it. Make sure y'all
So,
tap in, and I'm gonna put those links in the comments so y'all could go down there. Make sure you run through all these comments and click everything because we're gonna put the streaming, the visuals, all of that. And I'm excited to see you
love.
back in New York, bro. I hope this thing ends soon and I can catch a show. It seems like your live show got to be out of this world.
Man. Yeah, man. Hey, you gotta come out, man. I'm gonna make sure it happens, man. By the time, and then when I'm selling out my own arenas and everything like that, I'm gonna make sure I have a ticket for you, bro.
All
Because
right, I
you
appreciate
gave
that.
me this interview at a really solid time, man. So I appreciate that, bro, for real.
Nah, it's all love, bro. I was excited to talk with you. I've heard all great things. And again, like the people that set this up, they very rarely send me people unless they have super faith. So clearly you onto something,
Hey,
man. I'm excited to watch it grow.
much love, man, for real.
The show. So we'll stay in touch, man. Thank you so much. And sooner than later, make sure y'all keep up with Sprado.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all.
My man, much
Love.
love. Have a great day.
Much love. You too, man.
All right.
Yo, I appreciate it, man. Thanks.